Check 1 2. Mic check 1 2. We gonna do what it do. The the culture of hip hop and the entertainment industry is absolutely disgusting. Coming from where I come from. Nowadays, with the podcasts and the blogs and the gossip and everybody else business, as soon as something happened to this person, everybody's jumping on it, talking about it, instigating it, aggravating it, exaggerating it, and it is absolutely disgusting. Yeah, it's literally, in my opinion, IMO. Worse, how they used to say how they made this big claim back in the 90s, like the rap music was such a bad influence. And now it ain't even really about the music, actually. It's more about the instigating on social media and the bloggers putting out their own stories and different narratives and different lies for clickbait. And it's just all over the place. And for some people, it becomes dangerous, man, because there is more people on the internet than in the streets nowadays. So it just, to me, it's like it's not even, artists don't even get on platforms and promote their albums anymore or promote their singles really anymore or what they're doing musically as far as the music part of the business. It's all about who can be in whose business and cause some drama and get the attention from the drama to get the streams and the likes and all of these things. That's what we have dumbed down to. In order for us to be accepted, we have to be on some ignorant shit. That is absolutely disgusting. And I guess I'm the only one that see it like that. Nobody's provoking change, some different shit, some shit that's going to give us a different energy, that's going to still be live, still be dope, still be educational, still be uplifting, still be just as G and gangster as it can, as it want to be, and gives us a whole different zone and elevation. Nobody's provoking that. We stuck in the ignorant zone, in the dumbed down zone, Fruit, Willy Lump mentality that we just following shit and settling for anything and trying to bring each other down daily. Most of the podcasts that I watch, and there's a lot of them that's out there, but most of them are gossiping about a motherfucker or motherfuckers. And the majority of them are all basically black folks talking about other black folks. Whether they are rappers or singers, actors, comedians, whatever the case, it's a bunch of niggas that's talking about other niggas. I don't see one popular podcast that's talking about the laws that they done made under our nose while we were so caught up in the P. Diddy hype, or the plans and the agendas these people got for us going into 2025, or calling out some of the politicians and bringing them to your podcast and breaking them down and calling them out on how they really treating us out here. Man, we ain't nowhere close to no shit like that. Nowhere close. We still on the dumb, hood, ghetto, ignorant nigga shit. And obviously that's somebody's agenda for it to be like that. That's somebody's agenda. And they are doing very well at it. By a race of people that are obviously ignorant than a motherfucker. Yeah. And one or two people ain't gonna change it. One or two people ain't gonna change it. That's why every generation going back to Jesus, they gonna kill that one person that was revolutionary. And everybody else just stood around and scattered when it really got gangster. They gonna kill one person, the Malcolm X. They gonna take one person out, Martin Luther King, Tupac Shakur, Marcus Garvey, Fred Hampton, Nat Turner. They gonna individually take out the motherfucker that was sparking the brain to change some shit. And everybody else gonna fall in line, and generation after generation, after they kill off the so-called leaders, which was really the motherfucker that was going against the grain, and everybody else just followed and watch him go against the grain until they start aiming at him. Then now they don't know him no more and all this other shit. They hiding. And them people see that. Whoever's agenda it is, they see that, man, we can divide these motherfuckers quick as shit. Yeah, we can divide them quick as hell. But can't none of us go and divide a group of them to fulfill our agenda. Ignorant nigga shit. When we're possibly the most powerful people on this planet, just haven't activated it. Don't know how to activate it. Don't want to activate it unless it's against each other. Absolutely disgusting. Coming from where I come from, to a motherfucker like me. To y'all, it might be fun. It might be lit. The shit to do. Bring the next brother down, talk about him on social media, bring his family into the shit, their personal lives, all that shit, just expose it all on social media for likes, comments, and views. And everybody rolling with it. I'm not sure what goddamn world y'all in, cause I'm damn sure not of that. I may be in it. You know what? I am in it, cause I'm recognizing it. I feel it, but I'm damn sure not of it. I don't come from that. That gap of unity is moving. Is that far apart or for hard apart? Man, that gap, that gap is so wide now. It's damn near to the point that we can't even throw each other life jackets. That we so far apart from each other and so divided. We can't even throw the life jacket out far enough. That's how wide the gap is. Motherfuckers has done gone and been washed. The waves and the current done washed some this way and washed some that way. Caught up in the wave and the current. I see shit through G shit. Believe that, homie. Yeah, I'm not sure if don't nobody else see this shit like that. Or just ain't nobody people see it and just don't have no one to speak on it. If that's the case, I'll be the ambassador, but I'm not gonna be the ambassador for no ignorant shit. And then these motherfuckers come after me, and I look around and all my followers is gone to bed. Lights off, sleep, won't answer their phones, ain't nowhere around. Yeah, but when it was lit, all y'all was right here when y'all thought it was cool and safe and entertaining. Y'all could pull y'all phones out and get some footage and shit. But as soon as shit got to popping off, yeah, yeah, that's the type of zone and the type of world it is. Ain't no type of unity, no type of real no real loyalty as a unit, as a people, as a masses. There's none of that. No type of principles, no type of real morals, no type of etiquette. Yeah, it's just a bunch of ignorant nigga shit. INS. And that's somebody's agenda. That's somebody's agenda for it to be like that and be that way. Because if it wasn't the agenda, that whatever is not the agenda is not going to be allowed. And how the fuck did we get to the point where we need so much goddamn attention? How much attention do you motherfuckers need? How much attention does these people really need? Imagine you getting up every day and taking a picture of yourself and posting it on the internet for the world to see you every single day. How much attention do you motherfuckers need? How did the generational zone be shifted to whereas I remember a time posting a picture, letting the motherfucker know where I'm at and what I'm doing? Hell no. That's definitely not how we move. Fuck no. It shifted. That shit shifted. That was somebody's agenda, and they are doing very well with it. Very well with it. People done died and been killed and all kind of stuff in the process. And they are very okay with that. Young people. Lives been taken away from them. Caught up in the hype. Agenda being fulfilled. Nobody raising hell about all these people that's done died and kids and things like that from following trends and stuff like that. Nobody raised hell about that. I use this for business purposes in hopes to build more businesses. It's a blessing and a curse. That's very smart, very intellectual. You see what it is, you utilize it for what needs to be utilized because there's different resources that you can tap into as opposed to just the drama and the gossip. It's a worldwide web, internet. It's all type of stuff caught up in it. all kind of stuff caught up in that internet. So yeah, once you enter the net, you just got to see how it's gonna work for you, and if it's gonna help you with your business, hey man, do your thing. It's helping this person over here learn how to be a damn fool, but it's all on there. It's all in the net. It's all in there. Blessing and a curse. Yeah. Pick your poison, pick your blessing. This is just my opinion. I can give my opinion without somebody having to ask me for it because it's mine. Yeah. So, in my opinion, the way just things are and designed and is absolutely disgusting. It needs another shift. Yeah, it needs a different shift. And the universe is bringing down the so-called gatekeepers and strongholders of the agenda that we was just recently speaking on. Yeah, the universe is slowly, and that's what it's gonna take. It's just gonna take the power of the universe, and for people putting that energy out there, so it'll shift again, and we'll see a different. Instead of seeing people dying, we'll see people living. And things being built as opposed to destroyed. Big bro, as a fan, I have a podcast, but we damn sure ain't with the gossip. We working to uplift and raise the vibration. I dig your opinion. Yes, sir. O'Neal, no doubt. Infinite observer, see shit through G shit, no doubt. I don't buy into gimmicks and I don't follow trends. Critter Maze, say man, that's what I'm talking about. Looking like a lost cause. Everyone is not going to elevate and make, and we have to be okay with that. Well, that's a thin line between just being okay with certain things. But I definitely understand what you're saying. Definitely understand where you're coming from. But it's still a thin line with just being okay. If you are the type of person that, like, I'm the type of person, like, I could be a humanitarian. Like, I love animals. I love nature. I love people. I love music. So if I can help somebody, I'm going to do that. And if I see one of my young brothers and he blind and he walking across the train track and the damn train is coming and he deaf, he can't hear it or see it and he walking that way, am I okay with that? Or am I going to try to help him some kind of way? If he refused my help, want to keep walking, then yeah, it's really nothing I can do at that point. But I can look myself in the mirror and know in my heart that I tried to help someone, they just didn't want my help. And I wasn't going to kill myself in the process. So it was what it was at that point. So that's why I get it. Like, everybody's not going to get it. So you got to accept that. So it's just a thin line on how you handle it. Because you can't help everybody, man. And that's a like an example. But if your heart wants to, then you can make the effort to, because you actually receive blessings when you're able to give. I reach back and help him. O'Neal. It's asking to trying to save a drowning person that is fighting you, trying to save them. It's a lost cause, man. Infinite observer, I get it. I totally get it, man. I get it. I'm not even battling against what you're saying at all. I totally get it. And I cannot say that you're wrong. Can't say that you're wrong. Because I've said that. And I done told myself that. Then I tell myself, you gotta get their attention some kind of way, because you're one of the ones that can possibly, out of 100 of them, help one of them. And if I can help just one of them from the lost cause, then I feel like that's purpose for me, as opposed to just turning my head like, man, them niggas is fucked up, crazy as hell. Fuck that shit. I ain't telling them motherfuckers shit. They can die for as I care. I mean, that's a way of thinking of it, because that's how shit is. That's how shit make you feel at times. But when you one of them ones called out the wilderness to go warn motherfuckers and share that word and spread that word and go through that fire and growl and roar and spit that warning, then hey, that's a different dynamic. Not if they won't change, then it's not a lost cause. It's all about how you look at it. That makes sense as well, O'Neal. It's how you look at it. What's your perception on it? And then who's wrong in that case? Nobody's really wrong. It's just your perception. I choose to. If I see somebody need help, I choose to see how I can help them before just turning my back like it's better them than me. I'm gone. I'm gonna at least give myself a second to see how I can help this person. Whether they're drowning, whether it's a damn puppy stuck in the tree, I'm gonna see how I can help this nigga, or a cat stuck in the tree and a puppy stuck down in the hole or something. I'm finna see how I can try to help this nigga. If I can't, then hey man, you gotta meet your fate, or your mama gonna have to come find you and dig you out of there or something. I tried to help you. Just how you look at it, man. IMO, in my opinion. The shit is catchy. It's like a catch 22, because the podcast and the drama and all that shit, that the shit is entertaining. The shit is entertaining, no doubt. But there's also options to what we're being entertained by. There's options to that shit. What do you want to be in? Because I looked at that shit too. I looked at some of it, then some of it I turn off like, man, I ain't gonna spend my energy on this shit. But some of it is entertaining, so you check it out. Then some of it I stay totally away from. Like, it's not really a priority to me. It's really just me keeping up with what the hell is going on. So when I talk my shit, I make sense. Is anybody still there with me? If y'all is, man, put a 100 if I'm making sense, or a thumbs up. I just think the whole culture and just the way shit is, man, without calling a bunch of people names and all that, but shit, we see this shit. We see the news. That's another reason for the social media. Like it's a blessing and a curse, because shit, I don't even really watch TV anymore. Because I can get all the news pretty much I need right from YouTube. Shit, if I miss a fight, if I miss a boxing match, by that morning, if not the same night, later that night, I can see the damn highlights of the fight. Yeah. I ain't got to wait until we used to have to wait. If you missed that motherfucker, you used to have to wait until they aired it again on HBO or something. Now you can watch that motherfucker the next day, if not that night, on YouTube. So it's a good and a bad, you know what I'm saying? The social media or the all the different platforms. It's just how you use them. But I think besides the platforms, is overall like the energy of the culture, and with all the jealousy and with all the gimme and everybody trying to step on each other to get somewhere they don't even know where the fuck they getting to. It's disgusting, man. It's like ridiculous. So that's my opinion on that. I stand on that without going into a bunch of extra shit. I may come back, spit some more shit, but definitely we not here to be gossiping about the next motherfucker. These niggas is uploading every goddamn day about another motherfucker's business. How the hell would you feel? But some people don't care because some people want that attention. So to each his own. I just think to be blasting people business out there, and then somebody see you doing it, now they want to investigate you, put your business out there, who you was married to, how many kids you got, putting your kids into this, putting your grandmama and them into this, putting where you stay, your locations and all this, and throwing it out to people on the internet and all this. Man, that is absolutely terrible. Terrible. And it's really one culture and one race of people who keeps that thriving, who keeps the negativity, the gossip, the jealousy, the envy. There's one race of people who's keeping that thriving. I'm going to let y'all guess who it is. Just saying, man, to each his own, bro. And I don't knock nobody hustle, but if I live next door to you and one of my kids keep running to your house every day, and I pick up on the fact that he's running over there smoking dope with y'all, that's got him tripping when he come home, I'm going to eventually come over there. I'm going to eventually come out in the yard. I'm going to eventually say something. I'm going to eventually snatch my child up. I'm going to eventually get involved in it. Yeah. Yeah, but see, that's when you talking about a bigger scale, that's because shit, don't none of us really look at these youth and these kids as our children. We don't look at it like that no more. We used to be looked at like it take a village to raise the kids. We don't look at it like that no more. Like these is our children. If such and such caught you doing some shit down the street fucked up, they gonna get on your ass and call your mama and let her know that they just seen you on some fuck shit, got on your ass, and when you get home, you getting it again. Because it was the village raising them. Whole different scenario now. Yeah, whole different scenario. And that agenda to keep us from talking about it, keep us from teaching and educating our children, that division, that dangling, hey, you want this? Then act like this, talk like this, be ignorant like this. Yeah. With us not even realizing, man, we don't have to accept that to live good. If that's what the motive is, it's like niggas don't even know what their motive is no more. At one time, the motive was to get rich and get ghosts, get gone. And I'm good. I'm out of this motherfucking trenches and this bullshit. Now it seems like the motive is to get money and flash it and show it and get robbed and killed and all this shit trying for some goddamn attention. This shit is absolutely goddamn it disgusting. Disgusting, man. Yeah, leading our children spiraling out of control. Downhill. Nobody saying shit. Everybody just a part of the agenda. Everybody is helping to fulfill the agenda to destroy our children. And that is absolutely disgusting. And I'm going to leave it right there. And I'm going to come back to y'all on another segment of GPTV, G's Perspective Television. Y'all let me know what y'all think about what we just talked about. Y'all have any comments or opposition as to how I feel about it? It's cool to let me know. Yeah, let me know what you think. Hit the like button, share it with somebody, man. Y'all don't get this kind of game on the regular. Share it with somebody. I'm going to holler at y'all in a minute. God bless.